Hey Patreons, welcome back to our channel. I'm so excited that you guys are joining me for another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Booktubers video tag. So I wasn't tagged, but I am new to the Booktube community. Well, I still consider myself relatively new because I have been here less than 12 months. So I still really consider myself probably a little bit just over 12 months, but I still consider myself a newbie because I'm still getting to know everybody, still getting to know the community. So I wanted to go ahead and do the new Booktuber tag so you guys can get to know a little bit more about me and my channel. And I hope that those who have not already subscribed and joined do so. Click the bell so you're notified of future videos. Very first question is name of channel and a brief bio about the name. Okay, so I named my channel The Literary Parlor, more so because I already have a YouTube channel, which is why I said I'm not new to YouTube. When initially I started my channel and I did a book review, I let everybody know that yes, I'm new to YouTube and my channel seems a little bit more advanced to be a newbie because I already have a channel and it's called The Pink Pearls Glam Parlor, where I do unboxing, makeup reviews, product reviews, and things of that nature, where I network with and connect with sponsors for PR products, some paid products, and reviews. So I figured I really wanted to be a part of the Booktube community, and instead of combining the channels because they're both totally different niches, I was going to go ahead and start me a second channel, which I named again The Literary Parlor. So The Literary Parlor is just the book aspect of my main channel, which is The Pink Pearls Glam Parlor. And at this point, I really don't want to say a main channel anymore. I want to say both of them are my babies. Both of them are channels that I truly and genuinely enjoy. It may seem like I focus more on the Pink Pearls Glam Parlor channel because it's more newer and I get sent an awful lot more products than I do for the Booktube channel, which I'm working on that. I know I have to read a little bit more and I have to go see plenty more movies and put out more reviews before I start getting other opportunities, and that's fine with me. So I hope you guys have checked out the last video that I did, which was on the fairy loot. I'm looking at the box. So it was the fairy loot. So I got the fairy loot this past October, and I was excited about that because it was my very first box and I enjoyed everything that was in it and things of that nature. It kind of caught me off guard with some of the products in it, but I, all in all enjoyed it, and I can't wait to give you guys a book review on the book. Maybe next month I'll go ahead and give you guys a book review. I think I'll give you guys maybe 2 or 3 book reviews next month of books that I have already been reading. So we'll get into that in the later questions. So about my channel is both about movies and books. I know a lot of people was like, just become a movie reviewer separate from your Booktube channel, and I was just like, I know you have movie reviewers who do separate movies, but I figured, I felt like since books usually become movies and vice versa, I was just like, I would rather just combine the two, because there may come a time where I compare a book with a movie, or now that Netflix, is becoming increasingly popular and people are directors are starting to gear up some content towards episodes, different seasons and stuff like that. So they're kind of dragging the content along, and I was just like, I might as well just combine both book and movie review and just make it one channel. And so that's kind of what I basically did. And I did that because it was convenient for myself in order, to keep me from starting up another channel, having to start from scratch like I had to do with the Literary Parlor. And I'm so appreciative to those of you who have joined this channel, but it is very hard to start over with a brand new channel for new content. And I know there are 2 other types of channels that I want to do aside from becoming a booktuber, which I spoke about previously in a earlier video, which I said I was going to be soon starting a channel on spirituality, and I was also going to be starting a cooking channel, which both of those channels are still in the works, and my kickoff date for both of those was supposed to be launching post 2020. So one is gonna, I know for sure, be ready, and I'm just kind of trying to see what direction I'm gonna take the other one. which I already know. It's just a matter of me coming up with a more catchy name, because I don't want either one of those to have Parlor or start with the, because I already have the Pink Pearls Glam Parlor and I already have the Literary Parlor. So I kind of want to give the other two channels a name that's kind of disassociated with both channels, because I don't want people to ever think that they're all one channel, because they all gonna have different content. And then if I ever wanted to bring them all together and make them as one for advertisement purposes, I can also do that. So I just kind of want to be better creative with that and take my time with it. So that's that. So as far as the name is concerned, the Literary Parlor came about again because of the name of my initial channel, which is still ongoing. And again, that one's about makeup and all of that. And if you're interested in joining that channel, I'll be sure to leave it linked below so you guys can click through and join and check me out over there, where I have way more giveaways, because a lot of times I'm giving away products that I purchased and I have not used or received and have not tested out. Well, have tested out or tried, or have not tested out and tried. Usually I give products away to my family that I have tested, and I give sealed products to my subscribers, because my family is, my family. I know they're not gonna have an issue with any used products or swatched products, but my main channel, my main subscribers, I don't do that. So that's kind of how my channel got its name in. Books and movies is basically what you'll find on this channel, with a few unboxings here and there from brand subscriptions that I'm interested in trying out and I may come to love and you guys may enjoy. And you guys let me know how you like those type of videos, that way I can bring you more of them. The next question is books I like to read. I pretty much like to read anything from books to newspapers to articles to blog posts to chat messages, Instagram, Twitter messages. I mean, I just kind of try to stay in the know with a lot of things, even if I'm, just new to something. I'm always excited to get to know a lot of different things. So you'll find me picking up some of anything. But if it really narrows everything down to one or a few items, I like romance, juvenile, news articles, and online blogs are mostly my preference. And when it comes to actually just picking up a book, I more so gravitate towards romance, YA, and sometimes I'll get into thick novels and stuff like that. And when I do, it doesn't really matter what genre I step into again, because I'm one of those type of readers that enjoys content regardless of who's writing it. I kind of learn to accept each writer for their style, and just kind of, just not really be so picky, but just make sure that if it's something that I know I'm going to enjoy, just embrace the style in and of itself, and, and kind of salute the author for their efforts and their work. So for me, I like books from all genres, but if I had to narrow it down again, romance would be at the top of the list. Movies that I enjoy. So for now, I've watched a ton of movies, and some of them I can't even name because I've seen so many. But off top, movies that I have enjoyed and that are still in theater that I think you should go check out is the historical movie of Harriet, which I thought was awesome. I'm kind of tired of that storyline. I think that they brought in a few other aspects that I was looking for with regards to the picture, but there's other stuff to talk about with Harriet that I wish they would go into, but maybe they'll make a part 2. I'm not sure, but I did really enjoy that movie segment. So the next one was Blue and Black. I want to say it's Blue and Black or Black and Blue. I have been saying it backwards since it came out, but it's about this young police officer who is a veteran from the military who joins the police force after she served overseas, and her entire unit is after her as far as what she knows. And I'm not gonna go into intricate detail, but it's good. When it started off, I knew it was gonna be good just because the first incident that it started out with. So, and meaning good, meaning I was gonna be intrigued as to where the director was gonna go with the storyline. So the next one, aside from the historical movie of Harriet and Black and Blue, is also, What is the third movie? Maleficent. I know some of you guys might say it's a kid movie, but I do have kids, so I do go see kiddie movies as well, which is again probably why I read from all different types of genres, because I find myself sometimes reading to a toddler. I find myself, you know, reading along with my own book along with my son, you know, just kind of, you know, reading when I want to read some of the books that he's reading, because I like to buy him his own stuff. But if I want to read something that he's reading, or he wants to read something I read, then we kind of read along with each other. That's just kind of something we do, and it's fun, and I get to see his perspective and see the author's point of view from his point of view. And it's very interesting sometimes how people can read one book and come up with two totally interesting perspectives of a specific issue, of why we thought it came about and what it represented, and so forth and so forth. So those are the movies that I've been enjoying, and I'm also looking forward to 21 Bridges and a few other movies that are supposed to be coming out. I checked out other movies, but I'll leave them listed in the description box, so do check out the description box so you can see all the other books, all the other movies that I decided to include. Then it says last book you read or are currently reading. So the last book that I have read was The Blood and Bones, which I am currently still reading. And again, I did mention that I will be bringing you guys a video review of that next month, which is when the sequel, I don't know if you want to call it a sequel or a part 2, which is Vengeance, comes out. I hope you guys already pre-ordered it, because I think it was like $10 to pre-order. So if you haven't, no issue, because I think I'm going to have more than enough available for you to purchase once it is released. And I also heard it's supposed to be a movie. The next one is One Book I Dreaded Reading. One book I dreaded reading was... One book I dreaded reading. I don't know if I've ever read something that I dreaded reading, because I don't even think I have anything. I think everything that I have so far on my list to read, whether I get it from the public library or not, or whether it's on my shelf, I think I'm eager to read it. I don't think I have ever really came across something that just really turned me. Usually it takes a lot for a book to catch my interest to read it, but when I'm interested about something that's in it, particularly a certain aspect of the book, I tend to you know, make sure I ready myself in reading it. So I don't really know if I have a book that I've read that I regret. I guess a book that I thought it was about something and it ended up being about something else. I don't know. At this point, I still can't really think about it. I don't know. I don't think I have one. So how do I make it through long books? I pace myself. I use stickers and hot tea. So I pace myself, stickers, and hot tea is my answer. Tips for aspiring booktubers. I already have books reviewed is my first and foremost tip. My second tip is to pre-record before launching your channel. That way you have content coming and people aren't waiting for the content to come out. You already know what days you're going to be releasing on, because you already have the days recorded for release date. Check out books. Create a 3-month content upload schedule. Again, that piggybacks off of pre-recording. Check out book subscriptions. Like I did a review on the Hour Crate because I was watching another Booktuber's channel and I saw that she had the subscription, so I just used her code and got into the subscription. I'm also interested in doing that was Fairy Loot, so I'm also interested in the Hour Crate, so I'm probably going to be looking for someone with an Hour Crate code to try out Hour Crate for 2020. The next thing is network with other YouTubers. Invite family and friends to join your channel so you don't feel like you're all alone, because starting a new channel, especially when you're starting a new channel from where I started from, most people only want to be on YouTube to do beauty reviews, which is where I'm known from, that area of the community. Network with other YouTubers is something that I think is critical for the survival of your channel. If you want your channel to prosper and grow, you're gonna have to network, meaning meet new meet new booktubers, speak to them and get to know them, converse with them on their channel, actually watch people's content and have a genuine conversation with them so they know and they are on the same sheet of music with you with regards to your intentions for their channel. Hey, I'm there to be a supporter, and in return you support me as well. So I pride myself in trying to be very, very mindful that I am being, you know, as honest with people when I visit their channel, and leave more than 2 or 3 lines instead of the heart or emoji and things of that nature, single emoji rather. And it just kind of seems like you just left something just to say, hey, I stopped through, which is okay from time to time, because sometimes there is nothing to say, you know, depending on what the person is talking about. So I try to give a lot of content creators the opportunity to get to know me a lot better. So the more I say with regards to whatever content it is that they've distributed across their channel, I think it's the better relationship that we could potentially build for the future. So I definitely am big on supporting those who are trying to build their YouTube channels and they're really trying to genuinely get to know other YouTubers. So I hope this has helped you get to know Madame Toure, which again is my name, just a little bit better. And if you decide to become a part of the Literary Parlor and become a patron, I'm so excited to have you a part of this journey. We will have random giveaways starting on my channel for 2020. That is where I just select random people and say, hey, I got a gift card to Barnes & Nobles for you just for supporting me. No strings attached. I just basically may ask for your mailing address to get that out to you. Or I might choose to order you a subscription or give you something that I may have of value and say, hey, this is just a small token of appreciation for your support on my channel. Again, so those are coming very, very soon for 2020, because I am a believer that people who support you and build you up to the top, you should, you know, reward them in the future. So for that, I like to, you know, do the best I can with giving rewards to those who help my channel grow. And just know that each time I do upload videos, they're going to get more better and more interested. I'm just, like I say, getting my feet a little bit more wet with YouTube, especially in the booktube community. But as I grow and, you know, build this channel, there's going to be so much more that you guys have to enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this new booktuber tag, which again, I do consider myself a new booktuber. And if you are a new booktuber, go ahead and subscribe to me and we can go ahead and start supporting each other. And I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye.